What's going on, everybody? Ian Jenkins, owner of the Freak Athlete Protocol, here with Logan today, who has actually transformed into a different person, which is
Yeah.
pretty sick. But we're going to highlight some of your progress here today, man. And once again, I don't know if I've told you this, but like, thank you for just being consistent and putting in the work. Like that's the hardest
hmm
thing to do. It's the only thing I can't do for you, and the only thing that none of the guys on the team can do for you. And the reason why you've had all of this success and that you are the player that you are now and you have the confidence that you have now is because of you. Okay. Because you put in the work, bro. So I just want to thank you for that. But go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
Hello, my name's Logan Burrell. I'm class of 2025. Play infield, outfield, just super utility guy. This year was a big year for me. It's my senior year. I wanted to make sure I got the most out of it. So, getting on this program was definitely something that I needed, and it definitely showed because I'll start out with my like answer view if that's fine. I'll start out with that.
Go for it, bro. Go for it.
So I started out, I want to say at like 86. It bumped up significantly. It was like +7, +10, like in that area. But I know I hit like 93 off the T, 94, somewhere around that area. That definitely was an eye opener. I was like, oh, I mean, I had so much more left in the tank than I knew. And then my 60, that was something that definitely like I didn't think I'd get any faster, but after I ran my 6'1" handheld at the at the tryouts, I was like, we're gonna take it as a 6'4", because it is handheld, but it was definitely something that I was like, heck yeah, like this is worth it. And I'll just throw in, +3 throwing velo. I'll take that any day of the week. I can throw
Yeah.
it anywhere on the field. I'll be good. And
Yeah.
as far as the season's been going, I've been doing, I want to say very well, especially at the plate. Like meatballs. That's all. Every time I see like something that's over the plate, I just know I can crush it. Like
Mhm. The
we
confidence
like,
factor is definitely there now.
yeah, big confidence booster. I feel like my swing has felt the best it ever has. Like I feel more in control of my body, and I won't even say I got a little more mobile. Like I don't know if that's a little. It's kind of weird to say, but I definitely feel like I've gotten more mobile and
Mhm.
getting to certain positions. And I would say injuries, this is like the first year where I haven't had like a slight injury that'll like take me out for a couple weeks. So, building those muscles in my body, definitely helped that. And, I
Yeah.
just want to say,
That's phenomenal, bro.
it's been great. I wouldn't change it for anything. And I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Dude, that is sick, man. That is sick. So talk to me, bro. It sounds like you have a lot more confidence now. Like, what do you think that college coaches are going to see out of you now that they wouldn't have seen before we started working together?
Uh, like before I started, I feel like my confidence, like it was almost there, but I definitely needed more to like perform consistently because I feel like confidence is the key to performing consistently. Because some days you may feel better than other days, but you gotta know like you did the work. You gotta just go out there and let your body do the rest. And if you can get the mental side down, dude, it's huge for
Yeah.
performing in games. So before the program, might have had a couple of good games here and there, but now I feel like every game I'm ready to go out there and perform just with the confidence that I need at any level. I don't care who's on the mound, I can hit it. That's how I
Yeah.
feel. I don't care who it is. Like
Mhm.
just let me go and
Absolutely.
let me get something I can hit and just go from there.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. So I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize is that like they think that confidence is just something that okay, when you go up to the box, you just got to tell yourself that you're the best person on the planet, and you have to just be confident, almost fake it till you make it. And while
Yeah.
some guys can do that, and then while that might work a little bit, like eventually, like you need a body of evidence to actually believe like why you should be confident. And the like I said before, the only reason why you have that confidence and you actually can believe it is because you put in the work day in and
Mhm.
day out and you saw
Yeah.
the consistent progress, right? Like you're
Yeah.
probably more confident now that you hit the ball 10 miles per hour harder. You
Yeah.
fly around the bases. You know what I mean? Like you have actual
Yeah.
reasons and proof to be confident to back that up.
Yeah.
So I think that's something people gloss over a lot. Bro, that
Mhm.
is freaking awesome. So what motivates you to stay consistent day in and day out?
Um, for me, I love the grind, like just the grind itself. I love know like feeling of tiredness that you'll get just from grinding day in and day out. I love that feeling, and just feeling like I'm doing something like every day. It
Mhm.
really helps me just keep going, and I don't really focus too much on what's next. Like I just like to focus on the moment and just
Mhm.
do what I can day in and day out to get better for the next day and the next day, and I'll just keep doing that. And now we're here, and I'm
Yeah.
ready to keep going.
Yeah, dude, just put one foot in front of the other. When you look up, you're pretty happy where you are, man. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
Good
heck
deal,
yeah.
bro. So, switching gears a little bit. So before joining the program, probably have never done online training before.
Mhm.
Um, when you probably talk to your parents about it, you're like, who is this strange weirdo that you're having us talk to, right? With that
Yeah.
being said, like, what convinced you guys to take the leap of faith to actually join the program and commit to it?
For me, I just I always knew that there was something missing. Like I had what it took. It just I needed something to get me over the hedge. And I know a lot of guys aren't going to be doing this. They aren't going to be working out as much as I am. They're not going to be training as much as I am. And that also plays into my confidence because I'm like, not everybody's going to be this like locked in to what they're doing.
Hmm.
So for me and my mom, we both talked about it, and she was like, anything for your future. So I love you, mom. That's awesome. Like she cares so much about my future, and she did everything she could to get me to this point now, and I'm just gonna keep going. That's another thing that keeps me going. Just support from her. So
Hmm.
if I can just staying locked in and all that, but going back to the question, just for us, my future was a big part of it, and knowing that I could get more from what I'm doing.
Yeah, dude, that's phenomenal, man. That's phenomenal. So, what would you have to say to like parents or players who think that like this is a scam? What would you have to say to them?
I would say try it for yourself and see the results because nothing speaks more than actual results from you doing it. So I mean, it's
Hmm.
really hard to just say, oh yeah, these workouts, they're good. You can do them, but the impact it's had on my life towards not just baseball, but also like day-to-day life, just consistent in every area. Like
Yeah,
it's really helped me expand my knowledge of,
yeah,
just being a person.
yeah, absolutely, man. People think that like an online training program is something that can't work. But like funny enough, man, if people like watch my content or watch somebody else's content and they go put in place like the things that they see, right? And they see a
Mhm.
little bit of success from it, what is that?
Yeah.
That's online training with no
Yeah.
feedback or like no
Exactly.
personalization. So if it works that little bit, like how much could it actually work for when you're fully diving into it, fully committed, you're getting the feedback, things are constantly changing to fit you and whatnot. So
Mhm.
um, it's just funny how people think that, but just the nature of today, dude. Listen, man, I really, really appreciate you. Seriously, man, I cannot thank you enough. One for busting your butt, taking the leap of faith, and now you're like a different human being, which
Yeah.
is looking forward to you staying in the program and continuing to bust your
Mhm.
butt.
Yeah.
You might have the fastest 60 ever. I want to get that on laser to see what it might be.
No.
Might be the fastest 60 in the program. But outside of that, bro, I'm not gonna take up any more of your time. Once again, man, really, really appreciate it, big dog. Take care.
Yeah. Of course, thank you.
Later.